tutorial that goes through adding an emulator template for PCSX-Reloaded so that you can launch games in Big Blue, using that emulator. Okay, so this is the command line that this emulator needs. It needs no GUI and it needs CD file, and you specify, the path to the CD image, that you want to run. So we'll go into the Big Blue configuration utility, go into emulators, and we'll add an emulator. We're going to create one called PCSX-Reloaded, and then you're going to browse for the location of the emulator. Just browse for it and click on the exe. We can ignore thumbnails and video previews and all that. The important thing is command line parameters. So here, these are the command line parameters, and we're just going to copy this, paste it in. But because this is an emulator template, we're going to put in a string formatter here, and this is going to be replaced by the image that you specify in the configuration utility. And we'll put it in quotation marks too, so that we can handle paths that have spaces in it and stuff like that. Okay, so this emulator is going to need the full game path, because you're going to need the full path to that CD image. It's not going to be like MAME, where you just specify a file name and you have no directory, no file extension, any of that stuff. You need the full path. So we'll click on this, and that's pretty much it. So that's going to be our emulator template. We'll alphabetize this. Now that we have an emulator template, we can go into our game list and choose, like which category we want to put it in. I'll just add Symphony of the Night here. Should be simple enough. So I'll go into Action Adventure, and I'll edit the game list. Even though I already have it here, I think. Yeah, I'll just add another one. So you see this Add Using Template? We'll click that, and then we'll select the template that we created for this emulator, which is this one. And now that we have this selected, it's as easy as just dragging in. So, I have this folder here with Symphony of the Night, and the CD image is this like .image file. So I'll just drag this into Big Blue. Boom, game added. And now we can edit this thing, and we can say like Symphony of the Night for that emulator, whatever, and see how it pre-populated the command line parameters from the template, the full path here. And now that we've done that, we can save it, and we can sort this thing, whatever. Okay, so now we have it in our game list, and now we can pretty much just launch Big Blue and start the insanity. Oh boy. And so right now I'm in my there's invariably some interruption. Oh god, I'm not recording another video though. Screw this. Okay, so this is my main game list. So I'm going to go back, and I'm going to go into the categories here. We have Action Adventure, and then you can see the entry that we put in here, Symphony of the Night, and all we have to do is run this, and it's going to